All right, we are back, and today is how balance is the key in your life to your weight loss problem as a busy mom or dad. You know, that's one of the things that I've really learned over time is, we kind of talked about my story last time, and in my as I shared with you last week, I had gotten myself. I just got myself really heavy and, I was overweight. And it had happened because I was a competitive power lifter and I had gotten injured and, I couldn't work out any longer. But I just loved to eat. Oh boy, did I love to eat. And, I just put on the weight. And as I put that weight on and, I got heavier and heavier, and it was just, I knew I needed to get it off. I just really wanted to be there, for my family. And so, I went on one of those ketogenic, or they call them keto diets. And, I did. I lost the weight and it was fantastic. But as I kind of shared with you in my story last week was, it didn't solve my problem, because my problem was I could take it off, but I was struggling. Oh man, was I struggling to keep that weight off. And the entire keto diet just wasn't working for me. I mean, it was fantastic at melting off the body fat, but it just wasn't fixing the problem. I was stressed, I was exhausted, I was working so hard to keep that weight off, and it was really getting in the way of what I was doing at work, and it was getting in the way, mainly getting in the way of things at home too. I was crabby, irritable, exhausted all the time. And I went through this journey, and in this journey, as I learned and did a lot of self-discovery, I realized that one of the things that I was missing was balance in my life, was balance in my diet program, in my weight loss, in everything. And it was really, truly, that was the transformation for me. That was the key that, really, I just, once I realized that, and once I put everything in a lot of trial and error, it was like everything just fell into place. And it's just absolutely, amazing how that happens. I mean, it just makes you feel fantastic. And so what I'd like to do is I want to share with you today about what is balance. What do I mean about balance in a weight loss program? And so really, balance to me, my definition is all parts of a system that are working together to accomplish your goal. And so I've created what I call my weight loss wheel. And in my weight loss wheel, there's 4 parts to your weight loss. And the first one is your diet, okay? Your diet or your nutrition. The other part is your body, okay? And your body, meaning your exercise. And then you have your mind, okay? So you have your mindset, what's going on upstairs. And then we have the spiritual side, the spirit, your higher power. Whatever your religious beliefs may be, whatever your higher power is. So in what I learned is when I was focusing on that keto diet, I'm going to color in each of these 4 parts because they all have to work together. So I had the diet portion taken care of. I was really, we're just going to color in that portion of the wheel because that is really, I was doing really good with that. And, but it wasn't sustainable. I mean, I could do it, but it was leaving me tired and crabby and exhausted, and I was having cramps, and I suffered 2 major tendon ruptures. So, but the diet was all being taken care of. However, I did very little with the body or the exercise. I was focusing all just on the diet, on the keto, and I was not exercising and like I should be, and I knew better. And then the mindset. The mindset, I underestimated just how incredibly important that is, because that is your habits. Those are your conscious, your subconscious habits. Those are the things that drive you as to why you do what it is you do. And so, the mindset, I was only working, with that a little bit. I wasn't really addressing it like I needed to. And then we have the spiritual side. And the spiritual side was another part that I was really, really ignoring. It wasn't really being addressed. So now what we're going to do is, these are the parts of the wheel that we filled in. And this is what I was doing when I was on that keto diet. I was not hitting every portion of it. And so then if we remove the portions of the wheel, so it reveals, you know, what that wheel is like and how it would roll down the road, you know, I don't know about you, but if I put that wheel on my car, I'm not going down the road very fast, and it's certainly not very comfortable. And that's where I was at. That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing to myself. And that's why I hadn't realized my full potential. And I wasn't, you know, able to be the father that I wanted to, and the husband that I wanted to, and the friend that I wanted to my friends. And I was tired, crabby, exhausted, and trying to maintain all of this diet, and everything else just wasn't filling in, you know, going into place. So now what I learned is, if we have our diet, and we have our body, and we have our mindset, and we have our spirit, now if we are paying attention to all aspects of that. So yes, we still have to pay attention to the diet. I know I'd like to, you know, not have to do that for the rest of my life, but, you know, that's just the way things are. You know, the food industry right now is just not helping us out a whole lot, and they're hiding a lot of things in the food. There's a lot of things that are unhealthy for you that you just don't know about. And then if we're taking care of the exercise, and this is the part that I learned with high intensity interval training, the yoga programs, those things worked amazingly well because they worked the entire body. They worked everything. They worked my flexibility, they worked my strength, they worked the endurance, and they could do it in short periods of time. And that was the other thing I learned is how to biohack the body and get those effective exercise routines. And so if we color that in, okay, and then the mindset training is key. Tapping into who you are, tapping into your inner motivation, what truly drives you. What's your why? What is your why behind that weight loss? That is what will drive you. When things get tough in your weight loss program and you don't have a strong why, and you don't know truly, and it's got to, you know, it's got to be deeper than just, well, I just, you know, I want to look good when I go to the pool. I mean, yes, we all want to do that, but why do you want to do that? You know, it always taps into a deeper meaning. You know, for me, my why was I wanted to be there for my kids. I wanted to be there for my wife. I wanted to grow old and be healthy. I didn't want my body to fall apart on me. I wanted to still be able to move in my 70s and 80s so I could be there with my grandkids. That was my inner motivation. And that's what drove me once I realized that and tapped into it. Then the other is your spiritual side, your higher power. You know, and you have to attain to that. When you attend to that and you focus on that, everything else falls into place, because that also taps into, you know, who you are as a person and keeps moving you forward. So now we color that in. What? I don't have anything to remove. So now we've got a well-rounded wheel. That, if I put that on my car, I put that on my weight loss vehicle, that thing is going to move down the road very smoothly and effectively. I'm going to lose that weight. So not only lose that weight, I'm going to tap into who I am. That is where you can achieve that true transformation. And that's why I created the 4-week weight loss system for busy moms and busy dads. So I wanted to share with you about balance and how important that is in your weight loss program. And, you know, just keep watching, because I'm going to have more information coming out about this amazing new program, the 4-week weight loss system for busy moms and busy dads, which we're still putting it together, but this thing's going to be rolling out really soon, and I cannot wait to share it with you. So, you know, let's just keep moving forward, and we're here to power your life. We'll see you later.